The headquarters of Dynatech Systems pulsed with urgency. Screens blinked red, alarms echoed in the server room, and seasoned engineers hunched over their desks, helpless. In the middle of it all stood CEO Richard Holden, sweat lining his brow. His company's entire system, worth over $300 million, had just been brought to its knees by a cyber attack no one could trace. Files were locked, clients were calling, and years of trust were on the brink of collapse. He'd built this empire from nothing, but now it was vanishing before his eyes. As the crisis deepened, no one noticed the janitor quietly mopping the marble floor outside the tech lab, or his daughter Emily, just 17, waiting in the hallway for her father to finish his shift. She wore hand-me-down sneakers and carried a second-hand laptop in her backpack. To most, she was invisible, but her eyes were wide open, watching the chaos unfold. "Dad, what's going on?" she asked softly. Her father sighed. "Something with the computers, sweetheart. Some kind of hack. Just stay out of the way, okay?" But Emily couldn't. She loved computers, not the fancy kind that cost thousands, but the open-source puzzles she explored every night in the cramped apartment they shared. She taught herself coding from YouTube videos. She built bots for fun. She'd even tried to hack her school's Wi-Fi once, just to see if she could. Her curiosity tugged at her. Quietly, she stepped closer to the glass walls of the control room, peering in. Inside, high-paid cybersecurity experts shouted over each other, tossing around terms like zero-day exploit and ransomware. On a large monitor was a chilling message from the hacker: "Pay 10 million in Bitcoin, or lose everything." Emily's heart pounded, not from fear but from recognition. That code, she had seen something like it before, not long ago on a forum, where anonymous users traded dangerous tools. She'd saved a copy of one script that had fascinated her, a backdoor program disguised as a cloud sync app. It had the same signature. She hesitated. What would they say if she spoke up? Would they laugh or worse, blame her? But kindness has a quiet courage. She tapped gently on the door. No one noticed. She knocked louder. Finally, the CEO glanced back, irritation in his eyes. "This is a secure area. Please, I think I know what this is," Emily said, her voice shaking. "I can help, please. Just give me 5 minutes." Richard almost dismissed her, but desperation has a way of breaking down pride. "Let her try," he muttered to the head of IT. With trembling hands, Emily opened her laptop and plugged in. Within seconds, her fingers danced across the keyboard. The room fell silent. What was this girl doing? Lines of code scrolled like falling rain. Emily traced the breach to a shadow server in Eastern Europe. She found the exploit's mirror and patched it with a script of her own creation. Then, somehow, she decrypted the ransomware's lockout sequence. The servers flickered, then rebooted. Every system, every file, every line of client data restored. The room erupted. Engineers stared in disbelief. Some cheered. One burst into tears. The CEO stood frozen. "Who are you?" Emily shrugged, blushing. "Just someone who loves solving problems." What followed wasn't a viral moment. It wasn't posted or tweeted, but the story spread about the janitor's daughter who quietly saved a tech empire. A week later, Emily received a scholarship from Dynatech. The CEO personally handed it to her, tears in his eyes. "You didn't just save my company," he said. "You reminded me why we started this, to make life better for people. Sometimes heroes wear capes, sometimes they wear sneakers and carry second-hand laptops, and sometimes the smallest voices carry the greatest wisdom. In a world often driven by ego, Emily reminded us that kindness, curiosity, and courage can still rewrite even the most broken code."